Yo, what's up? So, for those that don't know me, I'm Pixel, a game dev enthusiast who's building his own game engine. So, from where we left off last time, which was like what 3 months ago, I think, I've made quite a bit of progress on the engine, and today I actually wanna go over how I implemented my batch renderer. Note, this video might get a bit technical for most, but hopefully y'all still find it kinda interesting. So, you have been warned. Before we get into how I implemented my batch renderer, I want to make sure all of us understand what a renderer even is. Basically, a renderer is just a thingy that takes data from a scene and draws stuff onto the screen, okay? So, let's dive a bit deeper to get a bit more understanding. So, in a computer, we have what is known as a CPU, which is like your computer's brain. It executes instructions sequentially or one by one to complete a task, and nowadays CPUs are so powerful they can execute billions of instructions every single second. Then on the other hand, we have what is known as a GPU, which is exactly like a CPU, but its cores are much smaller and much weaker. However, it can have tens to hundreds of times the number of cores the CPU can have, making it the best choice for graphics programming, where every single pixel on the monitor needs to be updated constantly. Now, to actually draw stuff onto the screen, the CPU is going to collect data about the objects in the scene, like the vertex position, the textures, then send that to the GPU. This is called a draw call, and it has to be done for every single object in the scene, which can end up becoming slow because of certain reasons I won't get into. To fix this, I've decided to instead make a batch renderer for my engine, which uses the same concept as the normal renderer, except this time it will collect the data of as many objects in the scene as it can, then send that to the GPU as one draw call. This is to effectively reduce the number of draw calls and hopefully improve performance. A batch renderer is a bit more complicated to implement, but I was able to do it right away after watching a video by this one guy, the channel. I have a link to his video somewhere up there. Here's a small quad rendering demo that I made to stress test the new batch renderer. So I've got the results for 100 quads, 1000 quads, 10,000 quads, and finally 100,000 quads. I'd say the results were rather good because I did this on my laptop, which is a Lenovo IdeaPad 1 with the following specs. There's still a bunch more stuff I was working on, including the 3D model importer, a new editor for the engine I call Rivet, a new scripting language, and a bunch of other stuff I can't show right now because it's far from finished. But yo, that was a lot. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and if you like this kind of content and you don't want to miss out on the next video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all next time.